We had one of our clients, he just bought a $400,000 tax lien at 16%, and it's on a multi-million-dollar property. So it's absolutely awesome. So if you like this stuff, hit the thumbs up on the video. Go ahead and subscribe. Ask me a question in the comments. Where do you live? What type of property are you interested in? And for anybody wanting to get started, I have a totally free mini course called the ABCs of Tax Lien and Deed Investing. This thing is totally free. It is in the description below. It'll show you exactly how to start. All you need to do is go in the description and grab that. It's my gift to our community of new investors wanting to get into this. So as you're getting in with this, a lot of things have changed and a lot of things are changing rapidly. Some of these auctions are only in person, right? You have to go to the courthouse, which is great. When I started out, I was a traveling man, going to all these auctions, man, pen and paper out there, would highlight all of the routes. So what we'd do is we'd find an auction and we would go, and it'd take hours to really plot this stuff out with like a highlighter pen. Wake up early, we'd look at 50, 60 properties a day, and it was a good time. And one of the golden rules was you could never do this stuff remotely. However, lots of that has changed now to the power of the internet because you have things like Google Earth, Google Maps. Now, it's a good first impression, but never use the Google Map as like your first priority of getting the property. You always want a live picture. However, with things like We Go Look, and there's a lot of websites that will go and take pictures for you super cheap, you can now do a lot of these sales virtually. Now, the next struggle that you're going to deal with is like analyzing these properties, right? Determining which properties to look into can be very challenging, or how much to bid, right? My best piece of advice is to first see what's going on in your local backyard, right? How often is there an auction? Are you in a lien state? Are you in a deed state? What type of government seized properties are currently in your own backyard? So you always want to look at that. And even if you don't have an interest of going there, you want to go ahead and you want to research and see what's going on. For some reason, within real estate, nobody wants to put in the same level of commitment that they've put into every other area of their life. They just want to go and get the home run out of the gate. Now, sometimes that will happen, but you need to look at this the same way as if you're like a sports fan, right? Say you're watching football, you probably know lots of different cities are the people on the team, and maybe you've never even been to that city, right? Like, I've never been to Kansas, but, I'm familiar with the football team now. I've never been to that city. However, I do know some of the players and some of the stats. So think about it that way. For every auction, for every county, you want to learn the players, learn the stats, see what's going on, and get familiar with it, even if you're not interested. So it's the same thing. Like, they might not even be your favorite team if you're playing or, betting on, say you're betting on sports, then you're going to study. So study it as if you're making a sports bet, okay? That's going to help you dive in and really understand this business.